What's up guys, Barry here, and in this video we're going to take a look at Native Instruments' new Kontakt instrument, Playbox. We're going to do a quick overview on what you can expect from the instrument, as well as break down a couple of beats I made showcasing the presets and features of Playbox. So what is Playbox? Playbox is a complete instrument that is compatible with the free Kontakt player or Kontakt 6.7 or higher. It contains 1,301 presets built on 905 samples. You also have the opportunity to drag and drop up to 450 of your own sounds into the user cube. Speaking of cubes, the samples are organized and represented by 6 clever cubes. There's the user cube, synth, instrument, bass, voice, and noises cubes. On the main page of the interface, you'll find the cubes, aka the samples that are contained per a specific preset, as well as an XY matrix that is great for quickly bringing your sound to life. Along the bottom, you have controls over a unique set of effects that are specific to that preset. And the most handy feature in my opinion is a key select and key lock on the top, which dictates the key of the chords Playbox generates. To dig deeper into the instrument, you have chord, sample, and effects pages that are accessible along the bottom. Playbox is way more customizable than I initially thought. You can explore more than 200 chord sets, shuffle the chords intervals and inversions, record your own chords, drag and drop MIDI into Playbox, and even drag chord sets out of Playbox into your DAW to use those chords with another virtual instrument. The sample page is where the magic and discovery is. You can obviously go in and select the sound you want the cube to represent, but I think the fun and power of Playbox is the ability to randomize and stumble upon a sound and collection of sounds you would never have thought to make. And lastly, you have the effects page, which is full of Native Instruments effects that we all know and love. In addition, there's also a collection of effect sets such as lo-fi, cinematic, experimental, simple, and a place for your own effect sets. By the way guys, if you are on the fence about purchasing Playbox, you should definitely look into Komplete Now, which is Native Instruments' subscription service which does give you access to Playbox along with a good amount of their plugins. I've left affiliate links down in the description to Komplete Now as well as Playbox, where I do receive a bit of commission which does help me continue my journey as an independent musician and content creator. With that said, let's get to these beats. So the first sound is actually the preset Playbox loads with. It's the acute piano preset. For this next sound, I duplicated the acute piano preset and hit the dice button a few times. And to add some simple movement, I opened up the pan page and panned each sound to get a ping pong effect. The choppiness of that part gives me a sample beat vibe. This next sound is the gravity loss preset, simply to add some texture. The last preset used is called Cinematic Threat. I was having some fun with the XY matrix, so I just recorded some automation and it came out like this. This last part is the exact same snapshot, played the exact same way as the first sound, but I went down to the volume page, found some of the samples I didn't want, and brought the volume down to mute them. Again, giving the part a choppy sample vibe, while also giving me an easy second variation to the beat. So here's all the sounds from Playbox with some drums. For the second beat, I wanted to make something more up-tempo and contemporary, while exploring additional features that you can find within Playbox. The second beat started with the breaker preset. Two things to keep in mind when building beats through the presets is to lock the key and the chord set, otherwise you'll find it more difficult matching presets and samples. With that said, the next preset used is a DAS Funk preset with a bunch of automation to give it more movement. The next preset is a Camping Night preset, which adds some interesting movement through the grain effect. So without the effect, and with the effect it sounds like this. The next sound comes from Native Instruments' Play Series instrument Stacks. I wanted to build an arpeggiated lead from the chords. To do so, all you have to do is go to the chords page within Playbox, click and hold the section and bring it into your piano roll. Now it does give you all the chords in the chord set, so simply delete the ones you don't want and go from there. This is the melody I built on those chords. Alright, so all together with some drums, this beat sounds like this.